Okay, I can see that I need to respond to this. I need to try to shut this down. I just gotta figure out where to begin. Okay, I'll start with an example. In 2019, a woman by the name of Nancy Goodman was trending on Twitter for being a racist. That story was also recorded by the black ladies who were just trying to enjoy a night out at a local restaurant. They shared the encounter on social media and it went viral. I'm not going to recount the story because it is absolutely awful. However, I did write an article about it at the time, and I did include the full story there, so if you want to check that out. This is the title, and it is Googleable. The connection I'm making here is that Nancy Goodman was interviewed by the news, and when given the opportunity to apologize for using a racial slur, not only did she say, "I don't owe them an apology," she said she would call those ladies that name again. When she was asked whether she knew how offensive that slur was, she said, "Yes, I am, and that's exactly why I used it." Then she went on to blame this whole thing on the fact that she has anxiety. "Those ladies were being too loud. It provoked my anxiety," I think is what she said. Incidentally, this happened 1 week to the day following a Trump rally in North Carolina, where Goodman lives. The notorious Greenville, North Carolina Trump rally, where he got the crowd to chant, "Send her back, send her back," directed at Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. So it was racist. Now, I can tear that argument to shreds because I have mental illness. I've battled depression as long as I can remember, my whole life. I also suffer from anxiety and have my whole life. In my 30s, it turned into full-blown panic disorder. I would awake at 2 in the morning from a nocturnal panic attack thinking I was having a heart attack because I didn't know what was happening. I also have an invisible illness, an autoinflammatory disease that took a long time to get diagnosed. It causes me to have a weakened immune system and chronic, often debilitating pain. I've had so many surgeries that I've lost count, and all of this feeds my anxiety, depression cycle. That said, I have never once used a racial slur because of mental illness. Now, have I been complicit in systemic racism? Yes, absolutely. Have I benefited off of white privilege? Totally. And without even knowing it until around 2016. That's when I bothered to learn. I posted a part 2, an update, where I included more of the info I found, because honestly, my first thought was she's not well. But then I remembered even when I was unknowingly complicit, it was never due to mental illness.